What's up, everyone? Welcome to my Lego Movie Part 2 review. Hey! So, I did watch the first Lego Movie all the way back when it came out in 2014. Oh my god, I feel old. That feels like an eternity ago, 2014. Even though it's only 5 years ago. Well, Jesus, only 5 years? No, that's actually a while. Yeah, I remember watching the first Lego Movie when it came out, and that was a really long time ago. It feels like an eternity when I got it off Redbox and I watched it. And I was like, whoa, this is awesome. Everything is awesome. Okay, that song's gonna get stuck in your head if I don't stop. But yeah, I loved the first Lego Movie. It's to this day still one of my favorite animated movies. But surprisingly, when the Lego Movie 2 got released, I wasn't like, oh my god, let's go. I was more like, huh, okay, well, that's cool, I guess. It didn't really need a sequel, even though it left off on a cliffhanger for a potential sequel. I don't think it really needed one. But regardless, they gave it because the Lego Movie is making their own cinematic universe. They made the Lego Movie, which I thought was great. Easily the best out of all of them. The Lego Batman movie, which was almost as good as the Lego Movie, if not better, because it's so good. Like, the Lego Batman movie was awesome, and really funny, easily the funniest out of all of them. You had the Lego Ninjago, which I thought was cool, but nowhere near as good as the Lego Batman and Lego Movie. And now you have the Lego Movie 2. So, what do I think of the Lego Movie 2? Well, for starters, the animation looks pretty good. It actually looks just as good as all the other Lego movies. So, I mean, that's obviously not like a thing that I can like praise this movie for because they've done it in all the other Lego movies, but I don't know. I still think that the animation is worth talking about. It looks awesome, and the comedy. Ooh, the comedy. This movie is pretty funny. There are some funny stuff in this movie. However, the thing is that while I think it's funnier than Lego Ninjago, I don't think it's as funny as the first Lego Movie nor Lego Batman movie. I think the humor is still there, but it's not that funny. I wasn't really laughing, but I'm really it's gonna sound like that I'm lying, but I swear I'm really hard to get laugh. I laugh at stupid things, not funny things for some reason. So it's hard to get me laugh whenever there's a joke to be said or something. But I think that the movie sounded funny. Okay, I think that it made me want to laugh. I was like, oh, that joke's pretty good. But I wasn't really laughing. More so, I laughed once or twice, but not really laugh. I just chuckled like, but yeah, the comedy was good, and the plot. So basically, what the plot is after the cliffhanger of the first Lego Movie, where the sister gets to become play with the brother and be a part of the universe, she makes her own Lego creatures that threaten to destroy the Lego guys. This sounds so, oh my god, I sound like a loser right now. So basically, she makes her own little toy creatures to destroy the Lego creatures, and then the movie ends with all of them being like, oh, let's do this, and then it ends. So this movie takes place 5 years afterwards, where basically the war has gotten so bad, no one's happy, and this is actually pretty clever later on. I'll get into spoilers later, and I'll give you a warning when I get into spoilers for people who actually want to go see this movie, because this movie is really good. So basically, what it is the little brother and little sister are like fighting a lot. They are fighting in real life, etc., etc. And that is basically a reflection of the world that the Legos are living in, because no one's happy, and they aren't getting played with, and they're not happy. No one's happy. It's a wasteland, and yeah, it's a war. It's a constant war between these two guys, and this story is really hard to understand when you try to explain it. But basically, the characters get kidnapped by this queen who claims she's not evil, and she wants to marry someone, and that's it. That's all of the plot I can give away without spoiling anything. I actually did give minor spoilers because it was supposed to be like a reveal to why they were getting captured, but I don't think it was like big enough spoiler to be like, what? I don't think it's freaking endgame spoiler territory, right? So Yeah, I think the Lego movies part 2 has a nice plot. And yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to say before I get into spoilers. So what is the rating I give this movie? It's a good movie. I was tempted to give this a 4 out of 5 because I thought it wasn't as good as the Lego movie, but then I realized it's kind of harsh to judge a movie like that. I don't like to judge movies by comparing them to previous ones. I like judging movies to see if had seen no other movie and I would have just saw this one, would I like it? I sometimes I would deduct points if if they try to ruin the originals by making the story terrible, but that's a completely different thing, I think, than judging the movie on its own. But the movie holds up on its own, and I give it a 5 out of 5. Screw it. There's literally no flaws to this movie except that it's not as good as the first one. That's it. That's literally the only flaw. The first one was one of the most perfect animated movies I've seen in a while. So yeah, that says a lot. So that's not really that big of a flaw because that would be a hard achievement to accomplish. But yeah, and now spoilers. If you're gonna see the movie, then go ahead and click off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so basically the queen wants to marry Batman, and she sings a whole song on how she's not evil, even though she acts really evil. She's really shady, and it's an obvious joke that she's actually evil, but she's really bad at hiding it. Until the movie pulls a surprisingly good plot twist. It's a fake out joke. The whole movie is supposed to be ironic because she's singing about how not evil she is, even though she's pretty evil. But then it turns out that she's not evil, and she's just really bad at trying to convince people that she's not evil. And I thought that premise was pretty hilarious. I thought that was nice. I thought that was a good little thing that they put in there. And then obviously the brother and sister make up in the end. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So basically the new character is introduced called Kai. He's voice acted by Chris Pratt. Please tell me I got that right. Come on, I should know my boy Chris Pratt. He's going up there as one of my favorite actors, third to Arnold Schwarzenegger and Will Smith. I mean, come on, he should be. I should know him. I think it's Chris Pratt. Yeah. But yeah, he's voiced by Chris Pratt, who also voices Emmett. He looks exactly like Emmett, except he has a beard and hair. And me being a Dumbo thought, oh, well, that's just coincidence. But no, it turns out that this is actually Emmett from the future. And basically, he got abandoned when he tried to save the day. But then he built a time machine and then went back. He built a Back to the Future time machine, by the way, an entire Camaro. Went back, got a pack of raptors, which is probably a nod to Chris Pratt's characters in Jurassic World playing as Owen Grady. And then he went back to the present to try to stop Emmett because he basically I don't know, I forgot the whole reason. There's a lot of crap in there, surprisingly for a kids movie. But yeah, I thought the premise was nice. I thought everything was nice. And yeah, that's the movie. I thought it was a really good movie with really good comedy, really good animation, and a nice enough story. And I would have to give the Lego Movie Part 2, again, a 5 out of 5 must-see. It's a really good movie. And yeah, and please check out the first Lego Movie. If anyone here watches any of my playthroughs, which is probably like one of you guys, and you guys want me to do a Lego Movie playthrough, I would actually be more than happy of doing that. I would actually buy the Lego Movie, and then crap, I would probably do the Lego Movie 2 playthrough. I don't know, I'm getting really ahead of my schedule, but I don't know, I would actually be interested in playing the Lego Movie, because it's that good of a story. I love the Lego Movie. The first one, and I love the second one a lot too, but not as much as the first one. But please go check out these movies. You guys are really missing out. I don't care if you think Lego is for kids and it's not going to be funny, because while it is for kids, the movies themselves can entertain all audiences. I don't know, it's crazy. I did not want to see the Lego Movie when it first came out. I thought it looked so stupid, but it ended up being one of my favorite animated films. So please see this movie. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed my review on the Lego Movie Part 2. If you have, then please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace, everyone.